Hi everybody. So I am taking a few minutes to make a quick video on my morning routine. So this is something that I do every morning or try to every morning. Sometimes it's later in the day, but it's a conscious habit that I'm consistently doing for every day of 2026. I've done some of this before on and off for years. I think I started pre-COVID, and more recently I've been trying to be more disciplined with my gratitude. So I wanted to share what I do, and I'm really proud of myself because so far this year I've done every single day. So it's been over 2 months now, and it feels really good. So I want to show you guys what I do, and there's no one specific way to do this. This is a process that I've kind of took a few things here, took a few things there. I see what feels good, what resonates with me. And this I'm really liking right now. And I'll incorporate different things at different times if I need it. And you can make this shorter or longer if you want to. Even if you have a few minutes, you can scale it down to something that's realistic that you can show up for every single day. Like I said, I try to do it first thing in the morning. Getting out of bed and not being on your phone is the hardest thing, especially for me. I need to break that habit. That's something I need to be better with. Potentially plugging my phone in a different room and just not even sleeping next to it, but I'm guilty of it. So at least I'm doing this. So this is my gratitude journal. And you can get one of your own. This is actually from the Dollar Tree. I really like this actually. It's hardcover. If it's reversed, it says, I believe in you. It has alien abductions and a rainbow. And yeah, probably paid like $1.25 for it. But this is my gratitude journal. This is my, I think, second or third book that I've filled up. I started this one in October, and since I've been more regimented, more disciplined showing up, I'm filling up the pages quicker. I think this is like the perfect size for it. And like I said, you can really make it whatever you want, whatever resonates. I'm going to share what I do every day. So I saw this originally somewhere. I don't remember where. It might have been on TV, like the Today Show or something like that. There was some segment for gratitude, and I took this part from it. And it's the 5 secrets of happiness. So I made this a part of my daily practice. So the first thing that I do, and I'll show you how I adapted it to. Every day I'll make an entry here, and I'll read it to you because you probably can't see it. But I'll put the date. So this, for example, I did want to show you guys. It's Thursday, March 5th, 2026. I'll put the date at the top. And then one great thing that happened to you within the last 24 hours. So oftentimes if I'm doing it in the morning, then it's something that I did the day before, something great, something notable, something that stood out to me that I can record here. Usually it's really easy to come up with something. And I like this because it gives you moments to reflect on your last 24 hours. And then there's certain things that you will think of that you like kind of forgot, or there's multiple things that you want to write down. The second thing is one act of kindness. So this one's really cool because it forces you to do an act of kindness for someone. And I don't want to say force, like I don't want to, but it really is intentional because you have to try to achieve this every single day. So it really can be so many different things. I like to, on certain days, be easier with myself. And if it's like just a small gesture for someone else, like holding a door or being kind at like, a crosswalk or somewhere, if someone's trying to cross, just going out of your way to make someone else's life easier. And you could really like take that wherever you want it. You can do something even better, like, buying a coffee for someone or paying them like a really nice heartfelt compliment or something that is authentic. So this one's really fun because it's like a game. Like you want to every day like achieve this and do something that stands out. So the third thing that I do is I wanted to be better with pulling tarot cards on a daily basis and actually learning what they are. I still don't know a lot of it, but I am learning slowly. I've had decks for a while and I'll have to make a separate video on that, but I just want to learn the basics of it. And I'll pull one card every day, and I use the website Biddy Tarot. So I'll kind of like reflect on it for a second. I'll see what I think it means, and then I will type it into Google every single day, and then I'll look up the meaning and I'll read about it, and I'll just kind of see if it shows up throughout the day after reading what it is, and then it helps you learn the cards a little bit better. So I think that's really fun, and you're learning along the way too. So the fourth part is meditation. So one of the things that I came up with this year for 2026 is that I want to have some form of mindfulness every single day. So for me, that's a type of meditation, whether it's literally 3 minutes that I listen to on Spotify, or if it's going to a class, or if it's something that I do virtual, it's some form of meditation, which I'm really proud of because I've done it every single day. And yeah, there are days to where it's literally 3 minutes. I just play like a really short clip. And then there's other days I'm doing like 2 classes back to back. So there are a lot of just different resources for meditation too, if you aren't local to one. Luckily, I have a lot of different ones that I use. And it could be so many different forms. It can be breath work. It can be just like a simple guided meditation. It can be a form of grounding, even if like you go outside and just take like some breaths in the grass, something like that. So that's the fourth thing that I do. And then the fifth part is writing down 3 things that you're thankful for the last 24 hours. And this always changes too. I actually changed this a few days ago temporarily. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it or not, but I'm doing this audiobook that a friend gifted me, and it's called The Secret, The Magic. Maybe you guys know about it. And it's this audiobook, and it has you do like a different challenge every day, but it has you list 10 things that you're thankful for. So I upped it from 3 to 10, which it's still really easy to come up with because there's so many things that you could be thankful for. And this can vary, you know, it could be from like people to health to jobs to, you could really get creative with this. So 10 is really easy to still find. I might keep it 10, or I might just go back to 3 and be like more intentional with what I pick. But this is basically what I do every day. I might change it as I go, but so far for 2026, I've done this every single day. I'm more than halfway through this book, and it literally takes 5 to 10 minutes. Like I said, you can make it longer if you want to. You can make it shorter if you want to. And it's something to look forward to. I try to do it first thing in the morning, but if I don't get it first thing, then I make sure I do it before I go to sleep. And it really helps you become so much more grateful for everything that you have. And as they say, what you put out to the universe comes back. So if you're putting out gratitude, you get gratitude and you get more blessings in return. So this is my gratitude daily practice, and I'm curious what you guys do. Feel free to comment or send me a message. There's always improvements that can be made. So I love this stuff. And another thing that I do too is I will look at my 2026 vision board. I'll just stare at it for a couple minutes and sit with it and just say thank you for everything that I have and everything that's coming true. So thank you guys for watching, and yeah, until next time.